Today is our Homes for the Holiday adoption event, and we hold this event every year to get animals into wonderful homes before the holidays. So we're having a dog and cat adoption event, plus our horse adoption event, and also our toy drive. So we have a few toys under the Christmas tree. Hopefully we'll get a lot more today, and hopefully we'll get a lot of these animals into homes. We do have a few horse appointments. We wish we could have gotten some more, but you know, with all the screening and everything we do, we want to make sure we're getting qualified adopters. So we do have a couple appointments today. This event is going through the entire week. Hopefully we'll get a lot more posted. So it's a Sunday through Wednesday adoption event. So pretty exciting, but I'm really hopeful we can get these guys into homes and also some more horses. So we'll see how today goes. We have some hungry dogs out here. I'm gonna get them fed before their adoption event starts, and then we're gonna move the cats into the office so they can get looked at. All right, Athena, are you hungry? You have some food. Hi, big girl. None of them are like actually interested in food, they just want attention. The puppies always take off with their bowls. Your water bowl, your food bowl, they're all back there. You get attacked. Babies, let me through. Let me through. I gotta collect all your bowls. Come here. Come here, big boy. This is Moonbeam. He was surrendered to us during the surrender event, and he is super sweet. He's a little freak right now because we just moved him, but he's a really sweet kitty. He's making a nice little lap cat. There you go. I know, he's like, back in a cage, what? It's just for today.
So really exciting, an adopter is here and they're going to look at donkeys and mules.
This is Jesus and Muley. Hi. Flip my hand. I mean, if you wanted donkeys and mules that stayed in the pasture, they were in a stick-built fence that was this tall.
Oh, really? I'm just wondering if they'll bond right away with the, not bond, but hang with the cows, like go with them.
Your kids are gonna go nuts over this donkey, you know that, right?
You're like a giraffe.
So somebody has to have cookies. He is.
I don't have any cookies for you, sir. I don't have anything for you.
You gonna be in the picture?
Yeah, I'll be in the picture with you, but they're gonna think I'm adopting it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, we'll get you more comments then. You don't have to be in it, I'm messing with you.
Here you go, you can hold him.
They're gonna be like, what's this guy got? Hey,
I don't have
over here, you don't have no treats.
They are taking Jesus and Muley.
There they are.
Look for something like
Oh yeah, of course. Yep, yeah, we will definitely.
Dude, she's coming in the trailer with you. You just gotta give me a second.
Good friends with Corey, as everybody well knows, I'm sure by now. But we go through you guys' site and everything, and we have a ranch out near Taft, Tennessee, and we've adopted 2 horses from y'all already. And we just wanted to look into getting some donkeys, and we found a couple on your guys' site, Jesus and Muley, and we came out today and took a look at them, and they're in the trailer coming home.
we're going over this grant application. We give out a lot of money to different organizations and people who need their horses gelded. And this is one from a new country, and it's Brazil, and they have a very, very in-depth application that they've submitted to us. But we're trying to research everything to make sure that this organization is who they say they are, and it's hard because there's a language barrier. When we give out grants, we work really hard to ensure that we are giving grants to good organizations. And you know, when we have donations that come in, we don't want to just have it not helping horses if it goes above and beyond what we have budgeted here at our facility. So we actually give out about $20,000 in grants every month, and that just kind of depends on donations coming in. And therefore helping rescue horses from auctions. We help a lot of horses in Indonesia, gelding grants, last act of kindness grants, urgent need grants. But this is a new organization, and this is just kind of the process of going through and being like, is this a really good organization? But everything, I guess, is in Spanish. We did find their website. They have a nice website. Rebecca, we need somebody with a, you want to help us look at this grant application?
Oh, sure.
There's a, we don't understand what they're saying. We can't read anything on their website.
Yes.
But you are very fluent in all kinds of languages, so.
I try.
If you want to look this over and see, like, we're looking that they are like an organization that's represented by their country, or I thought maybe it would say something in here, maybe.
It says, organizaciones novas. It says a national organization with a focus in jurisdictional activism, animal education, that is striving to ensure that the laws of rescuing equines, so horses, donkeys, mules included, are in a way being taken care of correctly and being given the freedom they deserve.
So they have a nice video here, but I don't know what they're saying.
They're rescued in conditions that were despicable.
O Brasil Sem Tração Animal é uma organização sem fins lucrativos e ela atua fazendo resgate de animais.
So she did say they're a non-profit, and they act in activism for legal treatment.
O ativismo legislativo e educacional.
And educational of the animals. With all the technology and all the resources we have, we still enslave the animals to serve ourselves and make ourselves feel better. It shouldn't be like this. This is, a lot of this treatment there is a little different from the slaughter pipeline. It has to do with poverty. So some of the horses they're dealing with is people who are dealing with poverty and end up
and they just can't afford
mistreating them.
Yeah.
There's cheap alternatives that don't have to be barbaric.
So you're saying like using motorcycles
Exactly.
and stuff instead of horses. How much further does money go down there?
It depends what it is. So for things like food, it goes on a lot quicker. Electronics, so the difference Brazil and America is products there are more expensive while services are cheaper. Where here products are cheaper and services are more expensive. So say there was a soccer ball and it was damaged, we would go and try to buy a new soccer ball, whereas for them it would be cheaper to fix the soccer ball. So it all depends on what you're buying with the money, but I do think it would go proportionately. It would probably stretch a pretty long ways. If you send like say $100, the 500 would go quite a long ways. As far as I know, like I haven't been there in a long time, but.
But it says here that there's 36 horses at their facility. All right, so we're gonna try to call and tell her, if you're able to talk with her, tell her it looks like they're doing a great work. And I love that they're using Canva. to help. Like this is definitely Canva.
Yeah. So 3-1.
That's the organization, and this is the person.
The voice call was rejected, so I'll leave a message. Okay. So just say we're calling.
This is Plus Humane Society. We got the grant, and we'd like to ask some questions.
Oi, Vitor. Estou chamando aqui do Plus Humane Society nos Estados Unidos. Nós recebemos o seu pedido para o donativo. Dá uma ligadinha para esse número aqui e a gente fala então. Bom, até a próxima. Alrighty. So, I said that he can call back on this number or like get back.
Okay. So tomorrow we'll try again, I guess.
All right.
Well, thank you for all that help. We'd be
No
a little
problem.
lost there without you. Oh, good.
I haven't spoken in Portuguese in a little while, so I was like, I don't know what are the words.
Spoken a lot better than I would.
They were very, very detailed.
That's wonderful.
They look like they really could use the help.
Yeah. I would love to know what the details of what it is.
Maybe they can explain it to you and you can tell us.
All right, sounds good.
Oh, thank you.
No problem.
Thank you, Rebecca.
So we will continue working on this grant, but it definitely looks like the need is huge there and we would love to help them. We'll just have to see what happens. I've gone through their Facebook stuff and some of the stuff that they have to experience just turns my stomach. So that is rough, but we'll do what we can.
Hi. Were you the one looking at barn cats? Okay.
I just have it's basically a shed that I built, and then I have a duck coop, and we have mice like crazy, and now they're coming up close by the house and going in the dog food bowl.
Trying to get some of the outdoor kitties, but I probably should have done this whenever I was feeding them this morning, because that's when they were all over here. Come here. I think this is Gordon. Yeah. Come here, baby. He's like, what are you up to? I wish I had like a carrier. Hey. Gordon, come here. Come here. You always come up to me. He's like, you're up to something. Come here. You always let me pet you. But I feel like I'm gonna grab him and he's gonna go crazy. No, it's okay. I love his white whiskers. Like they stand out against. Every time I'm walking the dogs, he comes right up to me, up to the dogs, and I'm like, so he's kind of been our little tester to see if the dogs are cat friendly, because he just struts right up.
Which is good because you've got 3 dogs at home. And he is a good mouser?
It's hard for me to say. He's an outdoor cat. But we have so many outdoor cats, it's hard to say for sure that he is. Okay. There is one, I don't know where she's at, that I know it's her because she's the only one that stays in that barn, and she does great. Okay. But I can't say, but we don't have any mice. Yeah. But I can't say for sure it's him. Okay. Sniffles is the only one that stays in that barn, and we find dead moles and stuff over there all the time.
I can catch her, but she won't stay in my arms. Oh. So like when I pick her up, she's purring and she's calm, and then she does not stay very calm. Let's see. No.
Yeah. Thank you. Wait. Oh, it is Sniffles. For a second, I thought it was Avatar. I knew she would come to y'all more than she would me. Okay, so she, like I said, she is a good mouser.
We'll take her. Okay. So, and then if we decide she needs a buddy and he's still available, we'll come back for him.
Yeah. So, she was the one I thought of because I know all those moles and stuff she leaves us. And when you go to put her in the crate, just be very careful. I was gonna transfer her to another shelter one day, and that's how she got loose. It's in there. She escaped from me, and that's why she doesn't come to me anymore.
My name is Gabby, and I'm here because we have a mouse problem, and I needed a barn cat. I did a Google search, and I found Horses Plus, and then I was at their last event that they did to bring in 2 stray dogs, I figured I'd reach out to them to see if they had a barn cat. I adopted Sniffles. She's gonna help me with my mouse problem.
We have a really busy day today. We've got a shelter transfer plan, so we have a bunch of health certificates. We have some Coggins to pull. We've got some surgical rechecks. We have some small animals that need to be operated on. So we're kind of gonna be all over the place, but we're trying to be as efficient as we can and go in order. How are we doing? We only have 1 Coggins pulled so far.
Yeah, that's
I'm not very good at waiting.
I know, but we have to wait on the people
I know.
to catch the horses.
It's important in life to be patient. It's just not a quality that I have. All right, health certificates only? Okay. Okay, she just needs a temp, and I might need someone to hold.
100.8.
Great.
This is Dakota. Dakota's getting a health exam so that we can clear her for travel. And she was a lot less reactive last time.
Cute. You're very cute. My hands are like completely numb right now.
Are you serious?
Yeah, feel how cold I am.
Oh my gosh.
I get cold so easily. I'm a total wimp. I'm pulling blood for a Coggins test, and then we're gonna give a rabies vaccine. Like my hands are so numb right now, it's ridiculous. You sound great. She is good.
Yay.
She's super cute.
She's very, very cute.
Fine. I'm just gonna give her a second.
Yep.
Girl. So I'm gonna amend my statement about this looking like a pelvic fracture. It looks actually like a spinal fracture of the sacrum and coccyx. She's very sweet.
Who is this?
Gracie. She's the one with the short tail. Came from Peyton's.
Broken tail?
Broken.
One of them we were told had a fractured tail.
Yeah, this is definitely a fractured tail, but it's the sacrum and the coccyx. So it's like further up. She fell on her knees coming in here, and she's definitely off in both hind legs, but more significantly, the left. We've been evaluating this mare. I was concerned about her watching her in the pasture with the other horses. She seems to rest her hind leg pretty consistently, and she's got a fracture. Technically the tail is the end of the spine in horses, but you can see she had what appears to be a pretty significant fracture right here at the head of the tail, and her tail is broken. She does have evidence that she's had other injuries to this area since that time. She has 2 kind of open wounds right there. Unfortunately, she also fell when she was coming into the chute on her front leg, so I'm pretty concerned about her ability to stay on her feet. She does show some pain on palpation of her back. Pretty concerned about this mare's level of comfort from this historic spinal fracture. And I think the kindest thing for her is to give her the last act of kindness. Cases like this are really heartbreaking because whenever this mare fractured her spine, it was a long time ago. She has a lot of scars there. And so this mare probably has been in pain for a really long time. We are gonna take this bandage off and we're gonna check our surgery site from last week and make sure everything's healing up like it should. Good. Look at your giant feet. Boy, I'm taking this off. It's gonna make weird crunchy sounds because it has shavings all stuck in it. Oh yeah, your eyeball looks great, sir. Hi. Looks good. His breath smells so much better.
Oh my gosh, that looks amazing.
Yeah, it looks good. Here we go. What a good boy. Yeah. Oh, does it feel good to get some oxygen up there? What a good boy. It looks awesome. That's amazing. So we can leave the wrap off. Like yeah, what a good boy you are. It's gonna be itchy soon, so don't rub it on things, okay? Looks great, happy with that. Hi, did you get stuck here all by yourself? Are you getting sweaty? It's kind of cold to be sweaty. Yeah, don't be so sweaty. We had a shelter transfer and we have a bunch of horses that need physical exams, blood drawn for Coggins, microchips, rabies vaccine, so we're doing all of that. And I'm not good at waiting, so I'm sweeping. Probably I'm making more work for someone else, but I'm doing it anyway because I love it. We don't know anything about Lily yet. We are going to intake her and do a physical exam.
There you go, that's the direction.
Here we go, good girl, good girl. Hi, girl. Look at your mascara on this one eye. Hi. Easy, you can't back all the way out there. Okay, step up. One more step. We gotta get your weight to deworm you. Let's go 870. It's like really stuck on there. Thanks for pretending to struggle though, makes me feel better.
I was pretending that whole time.
So unfortunately, this beautiful gelding that we've spent a lot of time with suffered a pretty severe injury of his back left leg. When he's walking, it's snapping and popping, which is consistent either with a fracture or a complete soft tissue injury, and he's clearly really, really painful. So I'm gonna hand you these. We're gonna give him some pain meds, but I'm just giving 10 cc's of Banamine. Okay. I know, bub. So without even doing any more diagnostics, we know that his prognosis is really grave. We have to move him just a little bit, and so we're gonna give some pretty intense pain meds. I gave some anti-inflammatories and also an opiate so that he can just walk a couple steps. Let's give another full 90 seconds to let that torp kick in before we ask him to walk. So this is Sesame. Sesame is a beautiful 25-year-old gelding. He came to us as a stallion, and he did really well with being castrated even though he was older. He does have melanoma, so he has cancer, but we were really hopeful that he would be able to be adoptable. Unfortunately, he sustained a severe injury to his left hind leg during turnout, and he either has a fracture or a complete soft tissue tear, but it's really difficult watching him walk. He can barely walk on that leg, even with a lot of pain meds on board. So we're giving him the last act of kindness. We have an adorable puppy today that we're gonna spay. So she can't have puppies, and she's doing good. You are precious.
She is so cute.
She is so cute. Look, this is her button. Boop.
You're so
Pew.
fat.
You are a little bit chunky, did you eat?
It's okay though.
We don't need things. My brother had a baby this week in Tokyo, so his baby is like the cutest little squishy ball of adorableness. Hi, just like you. Yeah. Are you a little bit dysphoric right now? What's happening? So we're used to animals whining when they're upset or they want something, but some medications put animals into a state where they're just kind of like mentally absent. And so they can kind of be confused. It's called dysphoria. So often patients that are getting prepped for surgery or waking up from surgery can kind of whine and seem like they're unhappy, but usually it just means they're kind of
If anyone's ever had morphine in the hospital, this is it.
Yes. Yeah.
See this tooth?
Yeah, it's broken.
Wow, you have a long, soft palate. Okay, we're in.
All right. I am going to deposit urine onto the surgical table in just a second, because
all into your surgical instruments.
Well, it's going to be underneath that, and technically urine is sterile, but all I can see is bladder. Okay, ready?
Do you want a surgical or a
bladder is like the size of a tennis ball.
Do you want a sterile cysto?
Sure.
Okay.
So I am spaying this puppy, and she really needed to urinate, and so her bladder is very, very large. The reproductive tract in a dog lies immediately underneath the urinary bladder, so if the bladder is really large, sometimes it can be difficult for us to reach what we need to during a spay. Yep, so we are just gonna drain the urine.
You can beatbox to a heartbeat.
Great.
Nice and strong.
Great. Sometimes the fatty bobatties like to make a little bit of a seroma, so we're just gonna close that dead space. Just gonna close it up. I love surgery so much.
Wow, look at that closure, 10 out of 10.
Thanks, Jenna.
We're tattooing, doing a spay tattoo. So that way it is obvious that she has been spayed.
All right, so I've made an intradermal. So in case this animal ever runs away or ends up in another sheltering situation, we had a cat today that had, now I need a drop of skin glue right here, that had a little tattoo mark. So it was perfect. I didn't have to open her abdomen. That's kind of universal for another vet has. Can you just give me a drop right there? See that little line? So any other vet that sees a little green mark right here is gonna go, yep, this dog's already been spayed. The surgery went great. We successfully spayed our puppy patient. She will never have puppies herself, which is great. She's just waking up now. We like to wait until they can kind of swallow before we extubate them, take that tube out. So now we just wait for a minute till she starts waking up.
The Farrier's coming today. We have a new Farrier. Elijah will still also be terming for us, but we needed another one for days that Elijah couldn't come. We're gonna be doing 20 horses today to try to get caught up, so it's gonna be a really busy day, and we're trying to get ready for it. Welcome.
Morning.
It's a very compact setup you have.
It is.
It's nice.
It's more fuel, way more fuel efficient.
Oh yeah.
I'm Dan Schroeder. I've been was a full-time farrier for 13 years, and now I've been a part-time for the last 3. When I was a full-time farrier, I went through the Equine Lameness Prevention Organization, and I got my barefoot and farrier certifications along with my my lameness specialty certification. I started out wanting to go to veterinary school and went to college for a year and just thought, okay, this is just not for me. We've raised cattle, we've raised pigs, but always kind of had the horse end of it. My now wife said, you know what, why don't you learn how to do feet? And it just kind of fell right into a perfect match, just out of interest more than anything to help horses.
Good boy.
Excellent work.
Boy.
Excellent work.
We're trying to put Clarence into the stocks, and he thinks he's too big to fit.
I've never done one in stocks. I've done don't know, probably 8 or 10 different draft horses, but I've never had to put one in stocks. Nope.
He's fighting us, but that's why we have stocks and sedation. With that, we're getting it done, even though he's still being difficult, so. Does he have some thrush in his central sulcus too on that foot?
It's actually not too bad. I'm gonna clean some of that up.
I couldn't tell if it was a hole.
There is a hole there, but
okay.
It looks dry and clean.
Okay. Good boy. We're all done. Oh, this is Bearing. He's a halfling.
Buddy, you look great. Yeah.
He just looked like he had a little bit of like flaring in the front.
He does, yeah. He had a little bit of toe.
Yeah.
I really haven't had to do much other than clean up his toes.
You gotta stop swinging your butt around. Whoa! Whoa, easy, buddy. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa. Easy. Not into the car, please. Easy. Easy. I was trying to just get him unhooked when I had him there a second ago, so that at least we'd be detached. It's okay, buddy. It's okay. It's okay. So Greg got a little worried by Quantum and Turtle over here, who are causing a ruckus, and he sat down while tied, and it pulled the board off the wall. Thankfully, no one got hurt. And now we're out here trimming, and he's a lot less worried out here.
Well, this will help kill the bacteria.
Larry knows when it's Farrier Day. He only comes here on Farrier Day.
Oh yeah.
He belongs to the neighbors down the street.
I was just gonna say, where's he belong?
He knows.
Well, there is no doubt I'm every dog's best friend when I show up.
The farrier just left. We were able to get 19 horses done today. Our goal was 20. We only had one that we weren't able to get done. So we're super, super happy. It was very successful. And we're all really tired, and we're happy that we got so much done.
Moonbeam. I'm so sorry. Santa's other reindeer.
We're on day 3 or 4 of trying to help this organization in Brazil. And we've been trying to talk over WhatsApp, and now we're gonna try to do Zoom. So we're still trying. They really need help down there, so we want to help them. We just need to make sure we know all the information, get questions answered, and find out what their actual need is. They sent a lot of horses that they just took in an extremely thorough application, but we want to know a little bit more. We're gonna figure this out. This has been a very long, ongoing situation. It's typing up there. Oh, here we go. I don't know what it says. It's not in English.
Is that enter? Is that like entering? Trying to...
Yes. Entrar is vou, I'm going to, passar, pass the link for her to enter.
Okay.
It says, tá ótimo. It's perfect.
Okay. I knew one word of that whole thing. See? Oh, there he is.
Oi.
Thank you so much for taking the time.
No, absolutely. Y'all are doing a great work down there.
Thank you. We're trying. Awesome. I was really excited to find out about you guys. I was looking at different kinds of resources that could help Fernanda and her organization in Brazil, and I reached out to a couple and didn't really connect the dots. Yeah. She's here.
Tudo bem?
Tudo bom por aqui?
She understands English, doesn't speak, but she understands it.
Se vocês falarem muito por essa oportunidade.
First, she would like to thank for the opportunity.
Oh, yes, no, for sure. And I just wanted to thank you for the amazing work you're doing in Brazil. I've looked through your social media and your YouTube, and the work you're doing is amazing. You've rescued these horses. How much does it cost to bring a horse into your organization, the initial cost? What is like the initial cost?
I sent the estimate that we put together based on this rescue that happened. So all of those horses, the 36 horses, came from one rescue operation.
So we're going to get with our grant committee and figure out what we can do to help with these horses. But then we'd also like to know in the future, we offer grants for gelding stallions. And then we also offer, like, if a horse needs euthanasia, grants to help with that. And then also purchasing horses from being slaughtered.
In Brazil, we have a serious problem with the death of horses being killed. It's not sold within our country, but in a legal way. But illegally, people do it.
You have this group of horses. What's the goal to happen with them? Are they going to live at your organization, or are they going to go get it? I mean, do they adopt? Like, what happens?
We help those animals to go to places where people want to take care of them and are capable. Now we keep the animals that are more special or with special needs, that are with some pain or issue.
And take care of them. And we will see what we can do and to keep up the great work.
Ok, então ela só disse que...
Thank you so much for the opportunity.
Thank you all.
For sure, and keep up the good work.
Obrigada, muito obrigada.
So as far as what they were saying, I definitely can resonate with the difficulty in everything is a lot more bureaucratic there, legally speaking. So the work that they're doing is definitely very challenging as far as that. And financially, I don't think they have such ease in doing fundraising as we do. I think here we have a lot more access to people just being willing to put the money towards that. But it's specifically the city she's referring to and where these horses are coming from. It's like there's a big discrepancy between those people and the ones who can donate, and a lot of the times the one who can donate don't have the information that this problem is going on because it's so far apart. So it's probably very difficult for them to do fundraising comparatively.
Yeah.
And the need is just as great. So
it's probably worse down there.
Yeah.
I mean, we've had a lot of progress today. We're going to do everything we can for this grant, and then we just want to feature the work that this organization is doing. Anytime there's work going on for animals in third world countries, it's so hard, and what these frontline rescuers see is so horrendous. And here's a little bit more about this organization and the work they're doing. And we can only help organizations like that through your support. So please consider making a donation to help us rescue, shelter, and protect horses, not only in the United States, but around the world, because we're committed to helping horses in need regardless of their condition, regardless of their location, and we can do that through your support. So just check out this amazing work that this organization is doing.